Welcome to Uplift Fitness, where we make fitness simple so you can live the fit and healthy life you deserve. Today, we're gonna do a goblet squat. Really good squat variation, especially if you're having back pain or anything. You wanna try working back into some squats a little bit very carefully. Goblet squat's a really good one because you're not gonna load your back nearly as much. It actually forces you to stay in a good position with your spine if you're doing it correctly. So what Maddie's gonna do here is she's gonna go ahead and pick up this dumbbell, stand up nice and tall. She's gonna hold it like this. So you're gonna have your hands opened up and that dumbbell is gonna sit right in there. Now we're gonna keep this close to our body. Our arms aren't gonna do anything special. The ticket to this movement is having a nice tall upper body. If you want to kind of spin this way a little bit. So we want to have the chest up super tall, hips rolled underneath so we don't want our butt sticking out too much. And our feet are shoulder width apart. You may go just a tiny bit wider on a goblet squat just because of the nature of the movement. You're going to be dropping down kind of between your legs there with your weight. So go ahead and face this way for me once again. And then again, we're going to stand up nice and tall. And then all we're going to do, if you haven't watched a video on a barbell squat or anything like that, I highly recommend that as well. Get some great practice with that. Then you can do a really successful goblet squat. So what we're going to do is she has pressure evenly across her foot. So she's not going to go all the way up on her toes or all the way back on her heels. What happens when you do that is you put pressure in the wrong places. A lot of times people will get knee pain that way, get hip pain if we go opposite. So make sure your pressure is even on your foot. As we go down here, if your pressure shifts forward or backwards, if it's not 50-50 perfectly between your toes and your heel, stop, adjust your body however you need to, and then proceed with the movement. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now. We're gonna go down about a 5 count. Okay, so nice and controlled so we can see what this looks like. She's dropping her hips back a little bit, staying balanced. Maddie has really good flexibility and mobility, so she's going pretty deep. Stop a little bit higher, probably where most people would, about 90 degrees. So it'd be about right there. That's a decent squat. We wanna go as deep as we can. We obviously don't wanna go too awful far, but knees are out in line with the toes. Her knees are passing her toes, if you can see. Go ahead and keep going down. They're going actually in front of the toe. Now, you may have heard that's a bad thing. It's really absolutely not. That just means she has really good ankle mobility and that ankle is able to flex forward. But the ticket is as she's doing this, her weight is even on her foot. Do one where you're kind of up on your toes. You're a little bit too far upright. So people a lot of times when they squat, they're either coming forward too far or they try and stand up super tall. So don't hinge forward while you squat. Try and do a squat, perfect straight line. Give it a shot. You're either gonna fall backwards or she can't do it wrong. You're doing too good of a squat. So she's leaning forward on her toes because she's trying to stay too upright. Show us a good one again, because this is what it looks like. The upper body comes forward a little bit, still has good posture. We're not rounding, but we are coming forward to maintain that balance on our feet. Let's do a couple more really good goblet squats. Chest up nice and tall, smashing the heels down out of the bottom. Other than that, if you can keep your pressure good on your feet and you have good posture, you're probably gonna have a great goblet squat. You'll feel that all the way through every muscle in your legs. And if you wanna know where this fits into your workout, you can download free workout programs from upliftfitnessohio.com, or you can click the button below this video. They're made by personal trainers just like myself, so you can have confident, effective workouts.